Good afternoon. My name is Kris Bruce with Green River Property Management, and I just wanted to take a minute to address something that I've been getting a lot of questions about lately, and that is, what are some of the basic steps that you should be taking if you're dealing with non-payment of rent? So I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of very specific information regarding evictions, legislation, reopening, stimulus checks, and all of those things that I know are flooded in our media. But as we head into a new month, I know everyone's made it through April, so we're heading into May now, and I really wanted to dial it back down and make sure that we really understand some of the very basics that no matter what your situation is, you should be covering these things. So the first thing I want everyone to understand is that the best way to make any type of progress here is to make sure you're using effective communication with your tenant. So that means being sure that you're asking the correct questions, making sure that you have the correct tone, and just making sure that you're going about it the correct way so that you can get answers to the questions that you need answers to in order for you to make an effective strategy of what your next move is going to be. And I know a lot of things are halted right now, but that does not mean you can't start making your strategy for what you're going to be doing once these bans are lifted. And that doesn't mean you can't be laying your groundwork now. It's not, you need to be doing these things now, or else you're going to end up with a larger time frame and gap once these things are lifted. So once you've communicated with your tenant, the next most important thing that you're going to want to do is make sure everything is documented. I can't stress this enough. Do not go into any type of verbal agreement with your tenants. You're not going to have any way to reinforce these things that you're instating. So say you do decide to accept partial rent, you've got to document it. Even better if you can get them to sign off on something. The things that follow those two is making sure that you're staying up to date with legislative acts. So you want to actually make sure that you're not doing anything that's illegal. And if you are not sure or you don't have time to keep up with those things, that's probably a great sign that you should reach out to a professional property manager. We are following this news closely. We are members of the National Association of Residential Property Management. So these are things that we really have a great basis of knowledge for, especially here in Florida. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, you're not sure what to do next, reach out to us. Again, my name is Kris at Green River. I'll have my contact information down below, but you can always call or text me at 904-830-4157. And then my email address is kris@greenriverpm.com. And again, I'll have that information down below for you as well. Thank you and have a great afternoon.